That was a very welcome remix.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning,
Morning,
Uncle
folks.
Dennis.
Look who's back.
Hello.
What a way to start your week.
Yay.
With some, of course, with some kittitian energy.
Congratulations, 1 vs. 1. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Back at it again like I never left. You know what I mean?
This is looking very. Back in the day, they might call it lambada. It's looking very lambada.
Lambada-ish. Well, you know what? It's Monday, and you're feeling good, and you're up, you're alive, you're well. We're here on Sunrise, and so it's a lovely color to start the week off nicely.
No, and I'm just like the off-the-shoulder thing.
The off-the-shoulder, yeah.
Them not really see the full effect, but they will.
Yeah, you see, you have to give the little shoulder sometimes, right?
Yeah.
So you have to be, you know, sophisticated, but still very nice. But, you know, the bra strap's so keen.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, you know, you look like you've been really on vacay.
Yeah, a little bit. It's a lot. Hi, honey, good morning. Right? So, but you know what? You have to, you know, again, I am an advocate for women dressing nicely, feeling good about yourself.
Absolutely.
Because I do think, you know, when you dress nicely, you feel good about yourself. It helps to boost your self-esteem, it helps to boost your confidence, and then you exude that type of energy, and then you just pull it back to you as well. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So it all starts with how you feel.
You have to have a range.
Exactly.
You have to have range, you know? And that's what I like also about Jane, because she shows depth and breadth in terms of the things that
styling.
you can do.
Yeah,
you know, she takes you to places where you never thought you were capable of going.
And
you know?
also, I want to say, you know, to mommies, right? And because to all the persons who watched Modern Mommy Diaries yesterday, a very special morning to Nicole McLaren Campbell. She was my very special guest on my show yesterday. And so I want to just big her up. And to all of you, Divine Ray was there watching. Toya B was watching. So good morning to all of you. But also, you know, to repurpose your clothes, right? We live in a time, Dennis, where we have to be frugal. We have to be very mindful of the money that we're spending, right? Yeah. So you wear, so for example, you wore this top and you wore it with a particular bottom, right? You can switch it up.
And it gives a completely different interpretation
vibe. Exactly.
of the
Sometimes
piece.
just changing your hairstyle, changing the shoe can make a big difference, right? So ladies, don't fall into the trap of, boy, you wear it one time, I'm my clothes.
I was about to say, I don't care how many pictures you've seen me in it. Yeah. I'm gonna wear it again.
I have a dress that my husband sometimes laughs and said, "I'll take a picture," and I said, "They're gonna take it because it's my comfort dress. I love it, and I'm gonna wear it because sometimes I just really want to come out in my pajamas, like really and truly. But I love that. So you know, repurpose.
And the truth is that very often, what tends to happen is that when your mind is in a particular place, if this is your wardrobe, you'll be cycling this set of clothes.
Yes, yes.
And you're like, why don't I? And but this is what you're comfortable in right now. And like you're wearing the same jeans over and over.
Yeah, and it also applies then to the same color, and that's why I mentioned Jane too. Yeah. Because sometimes, like for example, gone out one time, you could never catch me in yellow because I'm just afraid of it. Because to me, I say, I'm gonna know if yellow will compliment my body, the size. Remember, I'm in a shape like, you know, oh my God. Yeah. So you tend to gravitate towards certain colors, but sometimes you know what? Go left. If you normally buy green stuff or orange stuff or purple stuff, just go pink. Try something different because sometimes you actually try. It's like, oh, and that's not bad. Actually compliments you. Yeah. But then I have a question to ask you. There are some people, well, men or a man or a woman, and sometimes they're not a belt. Them left them belt for them yard, or them down the belt.
Yeah, true.
No, I'm not trying to word on you. Not at all, not at all. Or they're losing weight and their pants has a lot of room in it. Yeah. So my question to you is, Sir Dennis, if you're not on a belt, what can you use in the interim for all of your pants?
Wow.
Yeah, for all of your pants. Anyone in the chat can let us know on YouTube if you don't have a belt. Say you forgot your belt, right? And your pants are drop off.
Or you've decided to not wear a belt because back in the day we wore suspenders.
Okay, but no, not suspenders. You have no belt at all.
Yeah.
You forget your belt. What can I use in the interim? You know what I mean? As a prophylactic move, coming on my pants drop off.
Yeah. Like on card? On card?
Sure, you can use a card.
Yeah.
I've seen scandal bag. I've seen plastic bag.
Like people just tie up.
Yeah, like ring up the scandal bag and you push it through and you just use it and not right so. and it actually holds it up. We're talking about ingenuity this morning and creativity. Yeah.
What would you use if you needed a belt and don't have a belt? I mean, if it's the show, everybody knows. I'm going to use Dave's belt. I'm going to use David's belt.
Yeah.
If it's 5 minutes to showtime and somebody says, "Where's David?"
Yeah, well,
you know.
Where's Sasha? Sasha is using gloves. Sasha needs 20,000 belts. Anybody that foreign, I want to sit on a barrel of belt. Sasha lose weight, me love her. Sasha inspired the conversation because Tanisha had to be creative and use a pair of gloves.
Gloves?
Gloves, yeah.
Well, Sasha could.
Yeah.
She's that slim and trim.
Yeah, yeah. But it's a problem you want to have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cassie K says an elastic band.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. When the clothes are drop over here, that's a problem you want to have.
No,
like, oh my God, my clothes are so big.
Janelle online says fold your pants waist over. I don't know that that's a solution. That's a solution when it's a little bit too long. When the pants.
Oh, like you dry it up and
you
fold
it up, fold it up, and it gives you, you get a few inches right there.
Gotcha.
You know, it works well for shorts.
Okay,
Pro
for
tip.
sure.
Like if you have a short and it's a little bit too long and you want to make it like almost like higher up the thigh, just fold the waist over.
Oh, nice. Okay, so we're getting creative, guys, but please make sure you go to our YouTube chat. Good morning to all our YouTubers.
Comments.
Thank you so very much. What would you use if you don't have a belt? What could you use to keep up the pants on your waist?
All
You know
right,
what I mean?
so like Michaela is wearing a belt now.
Yeah.
If she forgot her belt.
She could have used on our braids.
Yeah, she could have used,
that is it.
Pop out one eye braid.
Pop out one of the braids
and just use it.
Good job. But I want to say good morning to everybody this morning watching wherever you are in the world. We're there with you also. And of course, you know, the month of May is Child's Month. And, you know, we all have the child in us and we want to love on our children, protect them. Yeah, protect them, respect them. They too have a voice and they too are people. So this Child's Month tip of the day is use age-appropriate language to explain the difference between safe and unsafe touch. Now, Dennis, I saw this video, and oftentimes when we're talking to our children about safe and unsafe touch, we don't really, they don't really understand. So I saw this video, and I thought that it might be very instructive, so please watch this.
Hi guys, I'm gonna do bad touch and good touch.
Good touch and bad touch?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try. Come this way. This.
Good touch.
Good touch.
Good touch.
Good touch. This.
Good touch.
Good touch. This.
Bad touch.
Bad touch. This.
Bad touch.
Bad touch.
Bad
This.
touch. Bad touch.
Bad touch. This.
Bad touch.
Bad touch. So if someone hugs you like this,
Good touch.
good touch. Good. If someone hugs you like this,
Bad touch.
bad touch. Good. High five.
What you thought, Dennis?
I agree. Again, the concept is age appropriateness, and so we have to find ways of graduating the conversation. And so very early, because you don't want to overexpose or pitch the conversation at a level that they can't appreciate. So very early, you know, you teach about things like, you know, the bikini line.
Yes.
You know, that kind of a, where would that bikini go?
Yeah, but that's why I love this video, because
so
sometimes
it shows you age-appropriate space. In an age-appropriate way, the spaces that are not good are good.
So, and that is why I love the video, because sometimes as parents, you want to broach the topic, but you too don't even know necessarily how to. And you don't necessarily have the age-appropriate words or the know-how. So I thought that the video really was age-appropriate, and I thought it really drove the point home. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to employ that tactic. I really like that. Like, okay, so you're not just telling them what good touch and bad touch is. I am showing you what it looks like and what it feels like. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I definitely agree.
I liked it. So parents, you know, if you're at that age and if your children are at that age and stage, and also let them know that good touch and bad touch can come from even family members and friends, because oftentimes we think about the boogeyman that's going to come in some black clothes or a black van.
Sometimes it's a neighbor, sometimes
it's uncle so-and-so, it's auntie so-and-so. And if it is that they touch you in any inappropriate way, please know you can always come to mommy, you can always come to daddy, and we are here to protect you, right? One of the things I say to my daughter on a daily basis from she was born: you are safe, you are loved, you are protected, right? And
you know the important thing? You break this idea of secret. No secret. Nobody tell you have a secret.
Yeah.
And if you tell mommy and daddy, nothing's gonna happen to you. So that if somebody tells them you can't tell mommy, or else they'll die.
Yeah, that cannot happen.
Eh? No.
Yeah. No
from
secrets.
From early out, no, mommy's not gonna die. Daddy's not gonna die. You can't trick him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
I love that.
Definitely.
I love that. So guys, please, parents, we have to talk about the hard stuff. It's not just about the clothes and the toys, but we really have to try to protect them so that because the truth is, Dennis, we cannot, unfortunately, we cannot be around them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So we also have to equip them to function without us being there for such time. All right? Good job. So, good touch, bad touch.
All right.
Now, birthday, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Uncle Dennis, whose birthday is it?
All right, sending a big birthday shout out belatedly to Dawn Heron. She celebrated her 70th birthday last night. Dawn Heron has actually worked at the Institute of Sports, in sports for like 30 odd years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's one of those veteran sports administrators. She's the president of Tivoli Gardens Football Club. She's the only female president of a football club in the top flight here in Jamaica. So big up to Dawn Heron. She had a wonderful birthday bash last night. And of course, sending you lots of love. All your friends, your little crew, Suzanne, Jackie, Devon, Charmaine, all of your friends sending you happy birthday belatedly, and it was great. I always say, keep the birthday party. Mark the milestone. 7 years on this earth, 70 years on this earth is no mean order. Whole heap of people don't live to see it. So
and 17 look that good. That may I talk about that part.
And this is a recent picture.
Pearls.
Yeah.
And her hair and her bag and her is that OD? Her national honor thing. Hey Dawn, how you doing? Dawn is dawning.
Yeah, man.
I want to turn something someone want to be an actors like Dawn. You understand? And you know, so when you name Dawn, it's just as good as Dawn. Dawn, I want to them. Yeah. Auntie Dawn, ever live a foreign? Ever send the barrel them? Ever at?
You know the auntie will love the nice things.
Yeah, Auntie Dawn, I gotta tell you.
Auntie Dawn, big up yourself.
Yeah, thank you so very much. Happy birthday belatedly. Happy birthday also to Grace Beverly Jones.
Okay.
Yeah, Grace Jones, you know what I mean?
Spanish Town fame.
I gotta tell you, Jamaican singer, songwriter, model, and actress. Do you remember Boomerang? Strong J.
Yes.
Strong J. Okay, so happy birthday.
She did sing My Jamaican Guy. Yeah, I think she sang.
I think so, but she sang Pull Up to the Bumper, which was actually redone by Patra some years later.
Yes.
Her.
She did a movie with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, Boomerang. Boomerang. Yeah. Well, what's her face? Oh my goodness.
She has a very famous line in that.
Yeah, we cannot.
We cannot.
Because we don't want to sell any taste and buy rat poison or camphor ball downtown. Good morning.
But that scene,
Happy birthday.
If you know it, you know it.
Her androgynous style, it was, so unique back then. And when I see people doing it now, it's like, wow, really?
She has a very famous brother. Bishop Noel Jones is her brother.
That is it.
Yeah.
I remember him from one of those preacher shows.
Yeah.
And it came out. I was like, oh, wow, who knew? Yeah. But then when you look, you kind of see the resemblance. So happy
Spanish
birthday, Miss
people.
Grace.
Yeah, man.
With Dr. Grace. Also, Malcolm X was an African-American revolutionary Muslim minister. He was also a human rights activist who was a prominent figure during the civil rights movement until his assassination in 1965. He was born Malcolm Little. He adopted the name Malcolm X to symbolize his unknown African ancestral surname while discarding the white slave master name of Little. And there was nothing little about Malcolm at all. He was widely celebrated. He was a widely celebrated figure within the African American and Muslim communities. For his pursuit of racial justice by any means necessary.
And we're talking about him today because today would have been his 100th birthday, but we're going to be talking about that a little bit later on in the show. All right.
And if today is your birthday, happy birthday to you as well.
Birthday.
If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary. And I want you just to love upon your kids today.
You know whose birthday was recently?
Who?
Nita's. You missed it.
For real? Oh, wow.
Last Thursday.
Happy birthday belatedly, Mr. Andre Nita. Broad man with a straight nose, yes. Don't believe Right? Oh my God. So never flower him?
No, but with the boom him.
Want to boom him?
Yeah, with the boom.
Are people still flowering people?
Probably.
You remember flowering back in the day?
You flower you and egg you and boom you.
And boom you. I like that. All right, well, guess what? I wasn't here for it, so maybe I could throw some belated flower.
Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely.
Lovely.
All right, it's now time for the iconic gospel tunes mixtape. You're going to like this one. Hurry up. Run the track.
Jermaine. That has a Jermaine.